What's going on, all y'all lovely people? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Mike O'Hora, and this is a lovely penguin. Welcome back. Welcome to the wild, my friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, guys, I have a confession to make to y'all, and it's not something I am happy about in the slightest. This is not going to be my first time reaction to the videos that we are about to watch here today. The TinyTan animations from BTS here. And the only reason it's not going to be a first time reaction is because I just spent the last like 20 minutes recording the video to find out that I accidentally double clicked record and it only recorded a millisecond of me just staring at the screen and nothing else. I've just been speaking to myself in my bedroom, not actually filming anything. So, oh, I feel so stupid. Oh. Well, accidents happen, which actually is kind of very fitting for this video. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, I'm going to give you guys a little rundown of how things went as we were watching the first time. But before we got into all of this on the first playthrough, I had no idea what TinyTan animations were. I had no idea. I was like, I think this is related to, I still don't know, but I think it's called BT21, the little like animated characters that they have. It might be something different. I'm not even sure, to be honest. I still don't fully grasp what's going on, but I definitely understand it quite a bit better than I did now that I've watched it once. Than I did the second time. Or sorry, than I did before the first time. Jeez Louise. So, we're going to watch these again. I'll try to give my little points that I made the first time. But yeah, sorry about that, guys. That is very embarrassing that I did that. So, we're going to watch, there's two different animations. One is the precursor for the 0 o'clock one, because a lot of you guys commented on my 0 o'clock reaction video saying that I should have reacted to the TinyTan animation video. I didn't even see it when I was looking for stuff to watch for that video, so sorry about that. But we're going to go back to it now anyway. We're also going to watch the Magic Door episode, which was tied in with Mic Drop. So we're going to watch both Magic Door and Dream On, which Dream On is the 0 o'clock one as well. I'll say this to you guys. I was horrifyingly confused on the first one, primarily because I didn't understand what this had anything to do with the reaction that I had just done. But without further ado, let's get into it. We'll watch these again. And make sure you're sub to the channel so that I don't keep goofing up like this, like a silly turkey butt. All right, let's hit it. We got the piano girl. Arpeggio. Coffee and desserts. Also, I'm pretty sure they don't use the real Mic Drop lyrics. Let me know if I'm wrong about that. It might just be a while since I've listened to it. Like that. That's different, right? Also, it's so hard to tell who's who. Like, Suga was obviously the one rapping for Suga's part. Like, that's JK. It literally says it on his shirt. The body rolls kill me. They killed me on the first one too. TinyTan. So, you know, honestly, watching it the second time through, I didn't understand it the first time, and I still don't understand why. I still don't understand why for that first video it doesn't make any sense. Like, the other one makes sense with the song, but like, I don't know. I don't understand why mic drop, why they go and help her do her job. You know what I mean? Like, they just come through the phone and then like do her work for her. So I don't fully grasp that one. If anybody wants to explain to me down below, let me know. But yeah. Either way, let's go. Dream on. Hi, little guys. Having a rough night. Whale time. Just like Extraordinary Attorney Woo. Such a good song too. Also, this animation is gorgeous, by the way. Dude, it's giving me goosebumps the second time as well. Oh, man. Yes, get it, girl. Job well done, boys. Yeah. Nice. The song ends may you be a little happier. Yeah, I love that little last line there when the song is over. What was it? What was it again? When the song ends, may you be a little happier. You know what, guys? Like, it's just like, it's another example for me personally of just how, or really why I like BTS, is because I think the same way. You know, when I make these videos and stuff, I'm like, well, hopefully it makes somebody happier. You know, hopefully this makes somebody's day a little brighter, you know? And it's been awesome. You guys have definitely commented saying that I've done that. And I mean, I can't tell you how many times I'll sit reading comments crying because I can't handle compliments. But no, it's a really, really awesome thing. And the fact that, you know, a group even as big as these guys is like their only little hopes are just like so minuscule as like, I just hope that we can make your day a little better is so nice. You know, it's so nice. And I wish more people in the world felt that way about just general life, you know? But in terms of the animation stuff, this, I mean, first off, it's gorgeous. It looks amazing. It looks like a Pixar movie, you know. And I think it's incredibly well done. I really like the second one here, Dream On, mainly because I like the way that the song portrays having a rough go of life, you know, where it never belittles the fact that you have had it rough in the past, in the day or whatever. Like it never belittles that, you know. But it also continues to encourage for the future, which is something that I feel like you don't get to see all too much, you know. As a dude who's suffered with depression and all sorts of just negative kind of thought processes and all that kind of stuff. You know, it's noticeable how often it happens when you do finally share with somebody about how hard of a time that you're having. And it's so easy for somebody to be like, well, like, you know, you could just go and do something about it. Like, oh, well, you don't like your job, just go get a new job. You know, like, why are you working there then? You know, stuff like that, which it's in theory sounds like a good thought process, you know, or it's like, oh, my relationship with this person's bad. It's like, well, then why are you friends with them? Why are you dating them? Why are whatever, you know? And I don't think people often realize that also is putting stress onto the person who is struggling at that point, you know? So that's why I do really like this song, is because it never really does that. It just says, hey, like this has been a hard time, this has been rough, you know, but there is a next day, you know. Clock hits zero, and you know, we can't guarantee it's going to be all better, but you know, it is a new day, anything can happen, you know. And personally, I've always been a firm believer in the attitude that you put out into life is going to be the way that your life is going to be, you know. And it doesn't change the circumstances of life, it just changes how you see it and how you live it, you know. So if you're looking around at your life and you're seeing all the bad things that are happening, and you're focusing solely on those negative things, then you're going to have a bad time, you know. You're going to have a bad life. It's going to suck. It's not going to feel good in the slightest. And I do believe that if you do try to look at the positives, not saying that there aren't negatives, you know, not saying that they're not. I'm just saying turning the focus just away from the negatives for a little bit to actually look at the good things in life, then life starts to become more positive. You start to feel happier. You start to be a little bit more grateful for the things that you have and stuff. And, like I said before, when I get depressed, it's really hard to do that. It's really, really hard to do that. So having a gentle reminder like this song and the video and whatnot, it's a really good thing, because it can kind of help guide you back to a positive outlook, and yeah, an example for you guys that I'll give you here is just from my own personal life is moving to Los Angeles, right? Everything that I wanted to do when I moved out here, I didn't really do. I tried to become an actor. I tried to become famous. Didn't do it. I couldn't succeed. I did comedy. Didn't succeed in that either. I put in a lot of effort and I ended up broke. I ended up poor. I told myself I'll either make it or I'll be completely broke and I'll move home. In fact, right before the pandemic started, I hit zero. I bottomed out. I've maxed out all my credit cards and I had no money left in my bank account. And I didn't know what I was gonna do, And I moved back to New York for 6 months, back into my mom's place. I felt like a failure, and it was a really rough time. And the depression just just completely enveloped me. Not swam over me, but just enveloped me completely. And I was in a really dark spot, And then obviously, eventually, I moved back out here, and I kind of gave it a second go and whatnot. But I was so hyper focused on all the negatives around me. Like, I missed my friends. I missed my family. I was a failure. I couldn't get a job acting. I couldn't make it any further doing like TikToks and stuff like that. Nobody really liked my comedy. It felt like nobody really wanted me so much that I just focused solely on all of that, and I was having a really, really tough time, And then turning the focus around, if I was to focus on all the positive things that have come from being out here, is like, I also made some really amazing friends. I've met some incredible people out here. I've had insane experiences meeting famous people, being at their houses, like doing work with them, and actually getting the chance to act a couple of times, like in nothing big, but I actually did it, and meeting my roommate Nathan he's an amazing dude. He's gonna be one of my best friends for the rest of my life, and like stuff like that. And then also obviously giving YouTube a second chance, and I wouldn't have done that if I stayed in New York, if I never moved out here to begin with. That wouldn't be my life trajectory anymore. I wouldn't be in front of the camera for you guys. I wouldn't have met any of you guys had I not. So, I can obviously look at it like a really bad thing moving to California, but like there's also a lot of really awesome and good things that I'm incredibly thankful for. And to top it off too, like I think I'm a better, well-rounded individual from a lot of the tough experiences that I've had out here so far. I think it's genuinely made me a better person. So there's a lot of really awesome things there, and those are the things that I do my best to try to look at. And honestly, when I do get into those depressed moments, I do tend to focus on all the negatives. So I think this song is just more, let's focus on all the positives and stuff, So that's obviously just an example from my own life, but I won't bore you guys too much more. However, I will say this: if you're struggling with this kind of stuff too, talk to me in the comments. Hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up wherever. I'm pretty active on everything, or at least I try to be. And obviously, I probably won't respond to you immediately, but I'll get to it. I will get around to it. I promise you that. And I do love talking to people, and I love looking for positives in people's lives and stuff too. So if I can be of help in that, I'd love to. Also, another cool thing as well is, maybe take a second and scroll through the comments after watching and see, maybe there's somebody else out there who's dealing with something that you've already dealt with, and then you can help them by pointing some positives to them. I think that community is an incredibly strong thing, and honestly, we have a pretty dope community here. The Waddle, baby. So let's help each other. Let's make this world a better place, and honestly, the best way to do it is by helping your fellow persons, So be kind in the comments, and I will be there to join you guys as well. And sub to the channel if you're not subbed. All right, guys, that'll about do it for me this time. I thank God I actually recorded this time. But yeah, guys, I love you all. Stay aggressively positive, and we will catch you on the next one. All right, love you. Bye. Mwah!